Hey y'all, we back in this thing. And I feel like I need to figure out the audio number one, the camera number two, because the audio and the camera could be better. So today, first of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who is supporting vid number one. I was very nervous to drop, and there was a lot of support, so I really appreciate all of the support. On my last episode, I talked about dating yourself. We haven't been taught to date ourselves and get to know ourselves before we hop into something else with another person. Something that's important is being able to know yourself and being able to know what you like and don't like in certain situations. But the only way you can really know that is by knowing yourself. We live in a society where gender roles are very pervasive and they're just not always conducive to the people that we are internally. So sometimes we have to make ourselves fit into a box to fit into these gender roles in order to date or to seem approachable or to seem attractive to someone else. But really, we should be doing what we want to do, finding out who we are for ourselves in order to find the person who best fits us. Women are just taught different things, and a lot of the times, women, black women in particular, are taught to be certain types of people in order to find the right person, or we're raised to find our husbands instead of raised to find ourselves. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like that's not always the best way to go about things. We need to know who we are in order to be with the best person that brings out the best in us, the best who we are in us. And my dating experience, I feel like I've been dating, how I've done dating is dating to find out what I like and find out who I am. I should know who I am regardless of whoever is around and whoever I'm entertaining. Those validations don't come from them. I'm just over the notion that we have to conform to the societal norm or standard in order to find the best catch. Like, please. When I talked about dating yourself, I was talking about just getting to know yourself through doing activities by yourself. Tonight, for example, I'm going out on a solo date. Okay? This is things that I do by myself to just get closer to myself. But these are things that we can do to get closer to ourselves, to challenge ourselves, to push ourselves, to learn more about us in different ways. And I feel like before we can expect someone else to do that, we have to do that ourselves. You know what I mean? You all know about patriarchy. If you don't, just look at America, you know? That is the country we live in. It's a very patriarchal society. And it's like, sometimes you miss out on who you actually are trying to fit into this societal standard. You can write your own book. So, dating yourself, like I said, is just getting to know you. Also, going to therapy. Going to therapy. Going to therapy is huge because this is a time where you really get to learn who you are and figure out what it is that you want and what you like. Therapy opens the door for you to be able to accept who you are and change the things that you don't like. Therapy has helped me realize that I don't need to be dating anyone to really get closer to myself. I don't need to be close to anyone to feel validated that I'm important or a priority. I can make myself a priority by doing these things for myself and figuring out who I am for me. I don't think that's taught, and I feel like we have to do that work for us in order to truly be able to love other people. That love comes from within you. I really am excited for tonight because it's going to be a solo date at this restaurant that is amazing, delicious, all the things. And so I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to go. I really encourage you to look within, figure out what it is that you want for you and what you want your life to look like. Dating, money, career, all of those things, and whatever you don't have, make a place for it and go get it. I'm gonna date me, and I'm gonna enjoy that. Also, if you're in a relationship, you can still date yourself. You can still do things for yourself to get closer to yourself. The closer we get to ourselves and the more we love ourselves, the better the love that we give to everyone else is. If we're only giving ourselves love, imagine how much love we could give off. And we need it because there's a lot of hate nowadays that is uncalled for. The hate sells, but love is undeniably contagious. The more that we have, the better off we'll be as a people. Step one is getting closer to yourself and figuring out what love and loving yourself looks like to you, for you. Hating yourself doesn't have to be monetary, doesn't have to be all of these things that it's been projected as. It can be what you make it, and that's the beauty in dating you because it's very personal to you. So I encourage it. I'm doing it and I love it. I just blushed. I love me. And let me tell you something. 2021 Tiana probably wouldn't have said that out loud. So we're making progress.
So I figured I would give y'all a walk through how it went. The outfits, looking good. The shoes, okay. We're in the car getting hype on our way to the restaurant. We get there, we're walking in these hills, honey. The restaurant is in a basement. A basement, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all when we get there, but yes, we walk to the bottom. We walk in. There's a welcome sign, and then there's a speakeasy. Ugh. Woo, yikes. Okay. So then we continue into the restaurant. It's very old looking, very ancient looking, kind of concerning, but we get to our table and we get the menu. We get this pretty little drink that's basically pineapple juice with vanilla extract, but it's fire. The deviled eggs that are deep fried. The salmon, y'all. I'm tasting it right now. My mouth is watering. So good. Um, I tore that up. Clearly, it was nasty, and that was it.
Woo! My goodness. Let's put the phone down. How about we do that? That's all. Hope y'all enjoyed.
I'm about to go in on this hoe.